Good morning, class. Now today we are going to start the new topic, that is kinetic energy. Kinetic means motion. Okay, so kinetic word comes when a body is in motion. So the energy possessed by a body due to its motion. Okay, this energy is known as kinetic energy. So what is kinetic energy? The energy possessed by a body by virtue of its motion. By virtue of its motion. Okay, this energy is called kinetic energy. Example, we can take an example as moving a car. A moving car has kinetic energy. Okay, flowing water. So anything which is in motion, that has kinetic energy. Okay. Now we will find the expression for the kinetic energy. Okay, what is the formula for kinetic energy? For it, suppose we have a body, okay, of mass m, and it is at rest. So its initial velocity is 0. Now suppose we have applied some force on it, and due to that force it will displace from its position. Okay, and the displacement is s, and now its velocity becomes v. Okay, and the acceleration is a. Okay, now the work done in moving the body by this force, okay, the work done will be equal to force into displacement, because here force and displacement both are in the same direction. So work will be equal to F into S. This is our equation 1. Now from Newton's second law, we know that force F will be equal to m into A. This is the second equation. Now to find the expression for S, we will use the third equation of motion. So from third equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. So v square is equal to, now here u is 0, so it will be 0 plus 2as. From this we can find out s, which is equal to v square upon this 2a will move in this side as a denominator, so it will be v square upon 2a. This is the equation 3. Now we will put the values of f and s from equation 2 and 3 in equation 1. So putting the values of f and s in equation 1, what will we get? W is equal to F, which is ma, into S, which is equal to v square upon 2a. Now this a will cancel. Okay, and what will we get? We will get W is equal to mv square by 2, or we can write it as half mv square. Okay, so this is the work done. Now this work done is stored in the body in the form of its kinetic energy. Whatever work we are doing, okay, to move that object, because initially we have considered that the body is at rest. So to move that object we have to do some work, and that work will be stored in the body in the form of its kinetic energy. So this work is stored in the body in the form of kinetic energy. So we can say that kinetic energy is equal to work done. So kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. Okay, So this is the formula for kinetic energy of a body. So kinetic energy of any object will be equal to half mv square. Okay, now from this expression we can say that kinetic energy of a body is directly proportional to its mass, okay, and the kinetic energy is directly proportional to v square. Okay, so since it is directly proportional to m, so if it is asked that mass of a body is doubled, okay, suppose the mass of a body is doubled, then what will happen to the kinetic energy? Since it is directly proportional, so kinetic energy is also doubled. Okay, now if velocity of the body is doubled, then what will happen? If velocity is doubled, then kinetic energy is proportional to v square. So if v is doubled, then kinetic energy will become 4 times 2 ka square. Okay, so kinetic energy will be affected more by changing the value of v than by changing the value of m. Now if we plot a graph, okay, between kinetic energy and mass, okay, so for constant velocity the graph between kinetic energy and mass will be a straight line, and it is for constant v. Okay, we are not changing the value of v, we are changing mass of the body, then kinetic energy will be, then we will get a straight line. Similarly, if we plot a graph between kinetic energy and velocity for constant mass, then this graph will be like this. Okay, so this is all about kinetic energy.